some issue we saw on YouTube, for example, you can have automated translation services for pretty much every languages, but not in Luxembourgish. So we wanted to see how we can do that and how we can then, from the Luxembourgish transcript, translate it into other languages and generate subtitle automatically. So we wrote a Python program that can take video files or audio files if you have already an audio file or if you want to translate and transcribe some, I don't know, podcast or radio show. So let's say a video, I can paste my YouTube URL, it's gonna download the video and extract the audio from it. So I just took one, as a reference clip, I just took one of the press conference of the government, and I wanted to use someone that is not in the government from a long time, just to be sure to not have any bias on the training set of data. Because, like, let's face it, if you try to transcribe a discourse from Xavier Vettel, you will have probably more training data with him speaking into it, so it can give some bias. So the idea is to take this 2 minutes clip video, download it, and then extract the audio and send it to the Thrive Machine API to get the transcribe of it. It takes a little bit of time, even for just 2 minutes. Audio, it takes approximately like 2-3 minutes, depending on the complexity and also the amount of speech you have inside of it. While it's getting there, I'm just gonna show you a basic diagram of what we are doing. So if you have a video file and it's a YouTube URL, we're gonna download it, except if there's an MP3 file already, like if it's uploaded as a container with the MP3 file, we just get the MP3 file directly. Otherwise, we download the video and extract the audio. One step we didn't made right now, but that's definitely need to be added as an improvement is the background noise removal, just to have a better sound sample. Then we convert it to 16 kilohertz mono channel, because that's how the dataset is trained. So we think we're gonna have a better result. We then did that to the Thrive Machines API with a Meta XLSR model. It gave us like what we call the dirty transcript, in the sense of it doesn't give us all the sentences separately. It gives us like one giant sentences, which is just basically text, and all the words with the time code. So what we do, then we bundle all those words by 3 seconds. All the words we can fit in 3 seconds, because that's kind of a good time frame to display a subtitle. So it's approximately 11 words. And then we create these virtual sentences that we give to a GPT model to do some translation and text summarize. What we saw is we cannot have, the transcript cannot be used right away as to generate subtitle in Luxembourgish, but the Luxembourgish text can be given to the GPT model, ask for translation, let's say in English, French, German, whatever, and then this poorly translated can be then rewriting in a good manner, and then we use to generate subtitles. So here's an example on the prompt. So we say, like, from the following CSV context, translate the text in the word list column, which is in Luxembourgish, as a whole text. So all the lines with the different time code are taken as a whole text for the model to translate. So it gives us a better context and better translation. And then all those translations are backed on each line with each time code. We ask GPT to convert the time code, which is just seconds returned by the API, to a proper time code for dubbing. And then we just ask it to, just generate the certified also, because we don't want to do that manually. And then we save it as SRT. So here you see, so basically, we got the response from the Thrive Machine API. We save it as a CSV file. Then we call the OpenAI API with this prompt. So we change the language each time to generate the different subtitles. So we have English. Here you have the CSV. So you see, as I said, you have the start and the end, which are just in second, and we want to convert that into time code to be used in SRT. And here,
you have 50 seconds left, just so you know.
And then with the SRT generated, we put it back on YouTube, and you can see here. So we generated German, English, So it's definitely, there's definitely room for improvement. For example, we were thinking about using a different model to have a better transcription and also be able to generate Luxembourgish dubbing, because right now, like the text is not usable, and even trying to translate it back from another language to Luxembourgish doesn't give any good results.
Thank you very much. Thank you.